It's Lori. We're gonna make some dinner tonight. I'm not sure if anybody's gonna eat it tonight, at least, but well, John probably will and I will. We got a house full tonight. Everybody's home. It's already 6:20, 6:21 right now. And I'm pretty sure everybody's kind of eaten already. But that's okay. I'm still gonna cook it anyway because they can have it for lunch tomorrow, or they can, you know, these guys, sometimes they eat twice. So that wouldn't surprise me either. Actually, Brendan hasn't eaten yet because he's got pizzas in the air fryer right now, and I do need to wait until that air fryer is done before I can start this, because let me tell you why. We're making chicken cordon bleu casserole. Did I already say that? Did I already say that? I don't think I did either. But this right here, I got this. This is the rotisserie chicken that I got at Costco, and I pulled it off the bone, put it in the freezer, and it's pretty frozen still. Yeah, I figured it might be thawed, but it isn't. It's not, so I didn't think it would take it very long to thaw, but I guess I was wrong. I need to microwave it a little. I want to heat it up anyway because it needs to be kind of shredded, and the way this is, still kind of big chunks in there. So if I'm going to shred them, I'm going to want to probably heat them up a little bit anyway. So I have to wait until the air fryer is done to use the microwave though, or we'll trip a breaker. So while I'm waiting on the chicken to get done in the microwave, I'm going to go ahead and measure some things out because we're going to have some ingredients in with the chicken. So I'm going to get those measured out. It's going to be a little bit of lemon juice. We're going to have some salt and pepper and garlic powder. So I'm going to get that measured out and have it ready to go. And we're also going to do a pork rind topping on the top of this casserole. That's going to be like the breading of the chicken cordon bleu. So it's going to be made with pork rinds, some seasonings, which is going to be garlic powder, onion powder, basil, and some black pepper. And it's going to take some butter as well. I'll show you when I do that, but I am going to get everything all measured out. I'm kind of telling you what's going in it. And let's see, for the Alfredo sauce, I am going to make the Alfredo sauce myself, and it's going to have some butter in it, sour cream, Parmesan cheese. I'm going to measure out like probably the butter, and I don't know. I'm going to get some things measured out. I'm going to measure out the sour cream on my scale. I also want to mention that this is a recipe that I got from the YouTube channel Papa G, and I will link that video of his down below. I do make my Alfredo sauce different than the way he does it, but I have done it like him, and it's very good. I just do it my own way. So, and I might not do it exactly identical to the way he's doing it. So it would be good if you just go watch his too. And I do like to give credit, and that's where I got this recipe from. I tried to be super prepared, and I got all this stuff out on a tray here, ready to go. Oh, and I am going to use some mozzarella, but we'll talk about that when we put things together. Here's my pork rinds, my seasonings, garlic, minced garlic over there. Okay, here's the chicken. It's still a little cold in the middle, but I'm gonna tear it apart anyway. I'm gonna put on some gloves and just start shredding it with my hands. This is gonna be the ingredients for the crumb topping that's gonna be on top. Pork rinds, butter. Yeah, what's in there? Let's see. We got garlic powder, onion powder, basil, and pepper. This is gonna go into the chicken, lemon juice, salt, pepper, garlic powder, and all this is gonna go into the Alfredo sauce. John's sitting over here asking me if he can do my intro. I'm like, you were sitting right here when I did it. So go ahead.
I was busy.
Well, go ahead. Now's your chance.
Hey guys, it's me, Lori.
There you go. So when I'm pulling the chicken apart, kind of shredding it up, I'm making it fairly small so it's nice and fork friendly when you get into the casserole. You can make it as chunky or, you know, big a pieces of chicken as you like. I like to have them pretty small. Winston's sitting down here waiting for me to drop a piece, so I have been tossing a piece here and there on the floor for him. He probably thinks, boy, she's clumsy tonight. But yeah, just pull it apart however you want to. And I will tell you this, I've done this before when the chicken's fairly fresh and still warm. And it's so much easier. So I should have just done it like this to begin with, because I knew that's what I was going to be doing with this chicken. So it's just a lot easier to do. Then you just kind of you know, get in there with your fingers and it just breaks apart so easy. You don't even have to pull it, really. Maybe the breast pieces, I suppose, and that's pretty much what this is. This is pretty much the white meat. I put the white meat and the dark meat in separate containers in the freezer, just because I don't really care for the dark meat too much, and it doesn't really like me very well either. So the recipe does call for, so I have it written down, but I'm not sure if I have written down exactly what Papa G does, like his measurements. So I have written down 16 ounces of chicken. I honestly just kind of look at it and see what looks like it's going to fit good in my casserole pan. So that's how I do it. But, you know, and we're feeding 6 people, even though, like I said, they kind of already ate, and they may or may not eat this tonight, but they'll probably have some at some point. And that's just kind of what we do around here. Not always, but sometimes. I forgot an important ingredient, the Black Forest ham.
You were not going to put the ham in?
Huh?
You almost forgot the ham.
No, I wasn't going to forget to put it in. I just forgot to get it out, and I didn't mention it. So there is going to be ham on the top of this too. So I have to shred that up a little bit while I'm at it. I'll do that.
That's the blue part of chicken cordon bleu.
I took off one glove so I could get this out. Oh well, forget it. Just take them both off. I'm never gonna be able to get this thing open. These things are so hard to open. These, you know, the easy open packages. Yeah, right. Watch, it's gonna open easy. It did. It opened so easy. Okay, well, I'll get this shredded up too. Okay, here's the ham shredded up, ready to go on, and we're gonna go ahead and get this going. Here's all the chicken, I'll shred it up. I did leave on a glove so I could just mix it with my hands. And we're gonna put in salt, pepper, garlic powder, and lemon juice, a couple tablespoons. It's supposed to be the juice of a lemon, I believe. So the juice of 1 lemon is about 2 tablespoons. So I'm just gonna toss it all around, and then I'm gonna put it in the bottom of this casserole dish. Probably should have made the Alfredo sauce already, but I didn't. That's all right. I'm just doing it. I'm not trying to rush or anything, so yeah. Oops. So that's going to cover the bottom of the casserole pan real nice. And then on top of it, I'm going to put the ham. And I did kind of break it apart. Hold on. I'm not sure if that oven lit. Yep, it did. Okay. I was going to say, don't tell me that thing's broke down again. Oh my goodness. But yeah, I could kind of smell gas a little bit. And I thought, don't tell me. Okay. There's all that, and I do have some mozzarella cheese that I'm probably not going to use for pizzas or anything. I guess I could use it maybe, I don't know, on a salad. I would do that, but I'm going to throw a little bit on the top here. This is not part of the recipe. It's not part of what Papa G does at all, but you know, who's going to complain about extra cheese? Nobody in this house, that's for sure. So yeah, there's a little bit left in there. I don't want to put all that in, but then we're going to go in with the Swiss, sliced Swiss. Okay. Hopefully it comes apart good, because it does not have paper dividers between it, but it is coming apart pretty easy. So, yeah, I should have made the Alfredo sauce already, but oh well. Like I said, I'm not really in a big rush. So, oh, I was going to tell you. So, John placed an order with an eBay order for what kind of shirt did you get? Or what kind of shirt did you order?
The Jack Daniels denim flannel shirt.
Yeah, Jack Daniels denim flannel shirt. So He received the package today, but that is not what was in it. You're not going to believe what was actually in that package. It's pretty funny just to even say it. It's like, what? Are you serious? It was, seriously, it was a bowl full of old watches. He got a bowl of watches. Oh my gosh, I'm not kidding. Imagine his surprise to see a bowl full of watches. But that is exactly what it was. I'll try to remember to show it to you. Oh my gosh. I'm just gonna throw the rest of this cheese on there kind of randomly. Okay, that works. That works. And next we need the Alfredo sauce. So let's get busy on that. Let's get this going. Actually, I'm gonna move this. This is my broccoli and cauliflower. I'm gonna steam this in this pan, but I'm gonna wait until I get that in the oven, because that won't take too long to steam. So let me get this heat turned down in this pan. Put in butter. I'm gonna let it melt a little bit first. Then I'm gonna add, I'm gonna do sour cream. So I will tell you, I know Papa G doesn't do that, but I honestly don't recall exactly how he does his, but it's definitely worth taking a look to see, because I know his is really easy too. I think mine's pretty easy, but his is definitely easy. I've made Alfredo sauce a few different ways, and this tends to be my favorite, so I'm not sure if I'm gonna use all this. I probably will, because what I'm making here is actually too much Alfredo sauce, because, oh shoot, I just dropped some, because I want to have some left over. So that's honestly part of the reason I'm not giving measurements for this, because I am making, it's not quite a double batch, but yeah, I don't always measure either. I just kind of eyeball, so yeah. Anyway, I may have to add some, I'll add half and half. You can do milk or probably broth even if you wanted, but yeah. And I'm using the sour cream, so I wouldn't want to use heavy cream, but I would do half and half though. And I'm gonna add some right now. Like I said, I don't measure. I kind of eyeball most of the time, so, and I'm also doing kind of a bigger batch than usual. Okay. I'm gonna put some garlic, minced garlic in there. Man, that stuff smells strong. Oh. Okay. Go in with my parm. Oh, did I just slop that? No, okay. I was gonna say, come on. I'm always making a mess, especially on my stovetop, it seems like, because it's such a pain in the neck to clean. But anyway. And I have done this before too with the grated parm, the kind in the can, and it turns out just fine. It just has, I don't know, it has a little bit milder flavor, I guess, that way. At least I think it does, but who knows if that's why, because like I said, I just kind of throw things in sometimes, but okay. So this is just some nutmeg and some black pepper. And it's going to be a little thick. I got the sauce done. There we go. It looks really good. I'm just going to ladle it out since I made extra. So, yeah, we'll have plenty of extra. And we're going to use that in the next couple days, so. I don't know. It says it lasts like 3 days in the fridge, but I don't know. I've never kept it in the fridge for 3 days before. It's always been used right away. I've never really made extra like that, so we'll see. We'll see what happens. Okay. Just kind of spread that around. That looks pretty good. So I have quite a bit extra. And the next step is the crumb topping. So here's the pork rinds. Here is garlic powder, onion powder, basil, and black pepper. Put that right in. And I'll use a plastic spoon so we don't scrape metal on metal. Just kind of mix the seasonings in real quick. And Honestly, I probably shouldn't even have dirtied the spoon because I already know I'm going to get into this with my hands. And I am going to put on a glove because I don't feel like having to like use the nail brush and everything else. And melted butter. So I'm going to pour some melted butter in there. Are you singing pour some butter on me?
No, I didn't say butter on me.
What'd you say?
Just pour some melted butter in there.
Pour some melted butter in there. Yeah. Oh my gosh. He's singing it Def Leppard style over here. Okay, so here's our crumb topping. Nice and crummy.
Is that how it's supposed to be?
Huh?
Nice and crummy?
Nice and crummy. Yep, we're gonna
That's
put
what
it
we
right
don't
on
do
top.
anymore.
Huh?
That's the word you don't hear anymore. That's crummy.
It's crummy.
That was appetizing.
It's got some crummy look.
I didn't really measure, so yeah, it's supposed to be a cup of pork rinds, and I'm sure I had more than that, but that'll be all right. Okay. And then this is going to go in the oven. I've got the oven on 350, and I'm going to put it in for about, I'm going to start out with about 25 minutes. And I don't honestly remember how long Papa G said. So if you go watch this video, let me know in the comments below. How long am I supposed to bake this for? I'm going to do 25 minutes. Okay, I've got the veggies in here. Broccoli and cauliflower. I did all of it. Oh, here's my lid. I'm going to put the lid on and get that turned on. Get that steaming while this is cooking, while the casserole's in. And over here on the countertop, I have a dish right here with some Alfredo sauce in it that we can put over the vegetables. And I have some right here that's going to be left over. Okay, so it was in the oven for 30 minutes. And here's what it looks like when it comes out. Looks pretty good. And we got some perfectly steamed vegetables here. So I'm going to make a plate and show it to you. Here we go. I'll plate it up. Some veggies with Alfredo sauce. And I'm not going to take a bite of this because this is actually John's plate. But doesn't that look good? It just looks wonderful. If I do say so myself, it looks pretty darn good. He's over there giving it a taste real quick. I would have to let it sit and cool for at least about 5 minutes probably. But he can just eat it right away. He can drink coffee. He can pour a cup of coffee straight from the pot and just drink it too. I can't do that. I just can't do it. You know, I think it comes from just the mom thing. The stereotypical, my mom hasn't had a hot meal in, how many years does it say on A Christmas Story?
I don't remember.
15 years or something, I don't know. I haven't had a hot meal in however many years. Oh gosh. How is it?
A+.
A+. Good. Did you taste the casserole or just the vegetables?
No, casserole.
Oh, did you? Okay. Have you tried the veggies? I want to know how the veggies are with the Alfredo sauce on.
They're good. It needs a little bit of diabetes.
It needs some salt? It needs salt, yeah. I thought it might, but I don't like to over salt when I'm cooking because you can always add it when you're, you know, to your own. So the Alfredo sauce is good? Mm-hmm. Okay, good. Okay, so I got an A+, so give me a thumbs up for an A+. All right, guys, thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Oh, I'm sorry. You said you wanted to do that part. Pretend I didn't say that.
All right, guys. Thanks for watching. See you next time.